Well, hi there, this is DBT. Okay, let's continue. Finally, the final level with vehicle mission, and this is just one on rail, so that's okay. Alright, last time I was talking about my English, which was just a few seconds ago for me, but yeah, you know what I mean. I was telling a little bit, I guess I'm gonna recap on that. I was explaining that when I was in 7th or 8th grade, the English classes that I had were pretty fucking horrible. My English teacher, which we always thought in kind of in a joking manner that he was a pedophile because he loved to take pictures of the kids. Like, really, he would say it was for the file, but we always suspected that he kept the freaking things for himself and did funny things with them. But anyway, so this guy, I remember, he used to say like, "Oh, I'm learning English too, you see," because he was, of course, teaching us from a book. So he was like, "I'm learning English right here too." And at that point I didn't pay much attention to it, but now when I think about it, it's like, yeah, that motherfucker didn't know shit about English. Anyway, the point is that, like I said, the best example that I have, and I still joke with my girlfriend about it, is the fact that you don't say bless you when you sneeze. You, according to my teacher, you say BLESHOO. BLESHOO. And back in the day I did think that was a word, like a weird word written in weird ways. Much later I learned that it was bless you, not BLESHOO. So yeah, that's how bad it was. And that was my English teacher, so yeah, go figure. So the English that I learned from there it's basically not existent. I didn't learn jack shit from there. Instead, I kept reading a lot. Basically because, like I said, I was curious and I wanted to learn what the games were saying and all that stuff. So I learned a lot about the meaning of words, but I knew nothing about pronunciation. Ooh, we're done with this. Yay! And I'm gonna skip the loading for you. Right, and okay, let's continue. So indeed, I had really shitty English classes. When I was in high school, I got different teachers, and I learned a little bit, but not too much really, because again, I think I was a little ahead of the curve on my English when I was back in school. So what they tried to teach me, it was stuff that I already knew, so I didn't really learn that much. And I have to say, I spent a lot of time too online in English websites, and it wasn't exactly on purpose. It's not like I was trying to force myself. It's just that at that point many of the websites were in English. There was not so I couldn't find that much stuff that was in Spanish, and I don't know. I that's just the way I did things. But I keep saying I should stop watching that show. It gets in my head. So you know what? I'm gonna destroy you. How's that? So that was I knew English. I knew how to speak English. I mean to write and to read English. But I really never had much of a chance to actually practice pronunciation, because I mean, when I was in school, nobody really seemed all that interested in practicing English, because it was English. Come on, in Mexico, who cares, right? Okay, I think there's gonna be a battle here. There it is. Hello. Then I went to the university. In the university, we didn't have English classes anymore because supposedly we had learned everything that we needed already. So no English classes for anybody. And besides, because in the university you're focused more on the stuff that you're studying, the actual, you know, what do you call it, career? I don't know. In my case, was computer engineering. So anyway, then at some point I needed to get a work, and that's where I had gotten several jobs before, until I reached a call center. And to be honest, well, I mean, a friend of mine said like, yeah, he was working in a call center, so he was like, yeah, why don't you go there? And I'm like, Okay, why not? Let's give it a shot. But then I wasn't very comfortable with my English. Actually, my sister did speak English because she lived in the States for a while. So I would talk with her just a little bit, but really I never really had a big chance to practice English. So when I got to the interview for that job, I was like, holy shit, let's give it a shot. And I did my best, and I'm sure my pronunciation was terrible, but for some unexplainable reason I did get the job. So that really I cannot explain. I can't explain it right now, and I will never be able to explain it. I get the job, and right there, that's when I started noticing how different English is from Spanish. I mean, I knew already about the fact that the grammar was different, that the structure of the sentences are different. I don't know, Cook, for example, if you're watching this, if you ever took Spanish classes, but you might be aware that the way sentences are formed in Spanish it's completely different than in English. I'm not gonna go into much detail about it because I'm not even sure I can explain it while I'm playing. So I'm just gonna skip that. But I knew that stuff. I knew that was different, and I was used to it because again I was very used to reading and writing in English. Yeah, I just need some help, man. But the pronunciation, that was the thing I never ever had a chance to actually try. So when I got to the job and I started to speak with native speakers on the phone, that's when I was like, holy shit, my English is not worth jack shit. And really, I came to all this crazy story because it is good to see you, Kane. Oh yeah, because of the spelling. I had so much trouble with spelling when people would be like, well, I remember I would have to go like, can I have your name? Yeah, my name is, I don't know. The problem was with names that I didn't know. I mean, like names like John. Well, that's easy, right? But then they would come up with names like, I don't know, Skylar. And I'm like, okay, how you write that? So I learned that you have to ask, can you spell that for me? So I would ask that, and they would be like, okay, is that blah, blah, blah? And they would go super fast, and I would be like, okay. I would get most of it, but I had troubles with a couple letters, like J and G. I had a lot of troubles with that, but the biggest problem I had was with. Wait up. Hello. Whoa, that killed it. That's impressive. Maybe a little OP. Maybe I'll decrease. I'll keep the weapon that strong, but I might just decrease the. Oh, there's another one. There were 3. Run away from there, motherfuckers! You're just burning. And dead. So with the, I don't know what they're called in English. You know, A, E, I, O, U, whatever they call. Those things were the one that gave me the most trouble. Like for real. Because I had a lot of trouble. Again, A in Spanish is A. There's no two way around about it. Okay, we're going to the next map. I'm gonna spare you again the loading. Spare you? Did I say that or did I say spare you? I don't know. Whatever, you get it. Alright. So again, oh, we're on floor 1969. Yeah, so A is A, E is E, I is it's E, O is O, and U is U. So the problem came when they were spelling, because they would say I, and in my mind I would get the combination of letters that would spell that in Spanish. In this case it would be A and I. In Spanish that would be I. I don't know if I can explain myself. Maybe I'll put some annotations here. But that was pretty freaking confusing. And it took me forever to get used to that. Eventually I did get used to it. But really, that was so complicated, and all this came because of the Cortez thing. But I guess it was a good subject to talk about. Because again, some of my viewers, for example, Michael, if you're watching this, I don't think you're very used to Spanish. I know Major Cook might have a little more experience because of school, but I'm not sure in Russia they show, I mean, they teach Spanish. So, there's that. And yeah, and I said that I was gonna go with my learning words in Spanish section in some of the videos, but I never did. I just keep on forgetting. For some reason the game froze for a second right there. I don't know what happened, but it seems to be back on track. I'm worrying that maybe I'm running out of free space on the hard drive, because really I've been recording for about 2 hours now, and we all know that Fraps records really gigantic files. So I guess as soon as I'm done with this map, I'm gonna be quitting for today, at least with this. That won't be the end of my day, though. I'm gonna keep doing some stuff, I'm working on stuff. But I just really wanted to take the time to play this, and oh, I took a lot of damage right there. Oh, was I supposed to go there? Or is that where I came from? I think that's where I came from. Oh, hello. So yeah, Michael, like I was saying, at least I guess I have explained a little bit of Spanish there, just so you have something to... something, yes.
Very well done, Kane. Let's go.
Very well done, Kane. Let's go. So there, Michael, is I'm letting you know something about Spanish, so you should teach me a little bit about Russian. I really want to learn some Russian. Actually, I was looking in here, like even before I met Michael, I really wanted to learn Russian for no particular reason. I just like a lot the... Now I know that they're called the Cyrillic, if I hope that's the right pronunciation, Cyrillic letters. I love those weird ass letters. They're so strange, so alien to my language. I guess the same way that... oh, actually we were talking about this the other day, Michael. You remember that the N letter that has like a tilde, whatever they're called, on top? You're supposed to come over here, don't you, motherfucker? No? Oh, I have to press that? Oh, yeah. Oh, it's the... Yeah, I remember now. I have to go up and fix this pseudo puzzle. Right, come on. I want to go up. Oh, monsters, right? Well. Alright. So yeah, remember that N with the thing on top? That's an... In Spanish that thing is called ñ. And the pronunciation is that. Like, there's this word, kid, or boy, more like boy. When you say boy in Spanish, you say Niño. And that's where you use that letter, the second syllable. It's Niño. That's the thing. So, indeed, I guess that's why I was so intrigued by Russian, because it has so many different letters, and well, I guess there are many languages with different letters or symbols, but Russian is not so common, because a lot of people over here have been into, oh, I'm gonna learn like Japanese or Chinese and stuff like that. I don't really find all that so interesting. Instead, Russian, it's a language that not many people talk over here, not many people speak over here. So I think it's a cool language. It looks really interesting. I'd love to learn how to use those letters properly. So yeah, and I was looking to see if there was any place that would teach me, like a school to learn Russian, but I couldn't find it really. That was impressive. I only found one, and unfortunately the sketches were not good for me because of my job. So I could not go to that. But really, I'm super curious to learn Russian. So maybe one day. Oh, hello. I have something for you, my friend. You're big, but I have a... Holy shit. Okay. Oh, God. When was the last time I saved? Oh, okay. Not too bad. Fine. Oh, you didn't die. I think you're dead now. So, yeah, there's that about the Russian thing. I guess I should learn French because I might need it eventually. Actually, there's some jobs that pay better if you have French, if you know French. And sure, it's an interesting language and all, but I'm not all that interested in French. Instead, Russian sounds like, I don't know. It would be awesome. So one day. And again, it wouldn't be bad to know a third language, you know? I would like to know a third language. Actually, I'm really curious about languages. I would like to be able to speak several languages, like, I don't know, 5 languages, something like that. But being realistic, I don't have the time to study that many languages, unless I was to become, to make a profit out of that, like, I don't know, teach them or something. Maybe I could do that, but I don't know. No, I mean, one thing is to know a language and be able to speak it a little bit, or fairly, like I am able to speak English, but then I would not be able to teach English, so yeah, there's a difference there. And how am I? Oh, there you go. Oh, we have to destroy that stuff. Oh fuck, why did I not move from there? God damn it. Oh, okay. Fine. Hello. Huh, that was my own grenade. Smart. Alright. So as you can see, the game feels so much faster. Oh, I think I'm gonna fight the boss. Yes, yes, boss time. Yes. That'll be a good way to finish this video. Yeah, because I think the third... No, maybe the boss is until the... Yeah, the boss is on the third tower. This is gonna be the one that has the couple hover tanks. I'm gonna say that it's a boss-like fight, so that's good. Okay, my frame rate just went down pretty bad. Okay, quite a bit of resources, that's cool. Hurry up, motherfucker, come on. I don't have all day. I'm concerned my space is running out. I mean, I'm running out of space on my hard drive. And to be honest, I'm a little tired of speaking right now. Let's see how it works. So you see, now they don't have seeking rockets. Oh, but it deals a lot of fucking damage on the splash. Oh really? No, I'm gonna save this. You see, now I want to save the dark matter gun. Before I was like, nah, dark matter gun, whatever. Now I'm like, okay, I should save the dark matter gun because now it's... Fuck! Okay, so you see, that was the idea behind that. So now they have these gigantic rockets that deal a lot of damage, but they don't chase. You don't have to worry about destroying them. You have to worry about not getting hit. That's all. And you see, in Doom 3 you can actually like shoot most of the enemy projectiles, but that thing had a better hit detection, and I couldn't for the life of me find a way to increase the hitbox size of these projectiles. Again, I'm not a pro on modding this stuff. Alright, that's cool, you see? Crazy fight, but fun. I did take damage, it's not super easy, but fun. That's all I wanted. Fun thing. Activate. We have 2 towers out of 3. We're about to finish this. Well, not just yet, but fairly close. Can I go now? Yes, I can. I can leave him. Good. Because I want to just freaking skip that whole thing.
Security interlock from the processing tower is not deactivated. Well done, Corporal Kane and Sergeant Sledionovich. I would ask you to remain there and not allow the Strog to reset that console.
Proceed to the tower rooftop. Oh, whoa, that was a quick switch right there. Okay, I'm gonna stop it right there because I'm running out of space, I guess. So anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you're enjoying all this stuff, and I'll see you on the next one.